All right, we're on. So, we got Zane versus Mr. Mojo Risin right now. This is a matchup you don't see every day, right? But somehow we've seen it on stream twice today. We actually saw Zane take out Ippo earlier in a really intense set. Duck Hunt is a character that I think scares most people because they do not know what is happening. And from what I've seen of Zane's play, I mean, this is some absolutely outstanding Duck Hunt setups, right? I mean, that we're seeing. They are just incredible. And you got to be ready. You got to be ready.
Absolutely, you do have to be ready for Duck Hunt, especially with Can. Basically spacing yourself out, put yourself in situations where you can't touch you, because once you can get into Duck Hunt, you can be pretty vulnerable, and looks like Mojo's trying to do that right now, trying to maneuver around the Can, maneuver around the side B, and saving that limit right now, trying to find one opening, one slip up from Zane.
Yeah, the limit cross slash. Cloud, honestly, is a character that I can see being really strong against Duck Hunt, just because Cloud has those strong aerials you can throw out to kind of stop the setup game from happening, right? On top of that, if Duck Hunt's getting too defensive, you can sit back, charge limit a little bit. At the same time, Cloud's moves all have a lot of hit lag, right? So hitting the can back to Duck Hunt. Zane gonna have their life taken right there by an unfortunate kind of Rube Goldberg machine. But yeah, as I was saying, Cloud might have all this, really great pressure and large hitboxes. At the same time, hit lag, right? So if you hit like the gunman or the can with a forward air, you're going to be kind of locked in place for a little bit, when you hit that projectile, and that might give Duck Hunt time to whiff punish. But that said, Mr. Mojo Risin really showing. Oh no!
That's very unfortunate for Mojo.
I cursed it. The commentary curse strikes again. But Mr. Mojo Risin is playing this great right now, really playing the matchup properly. Just made that one unfortunate SD. Gonna cost him. And Duck Hunt not known for insane comebacks, not gonna lie. But Zane seeming to be pretty fond of that side B. And if you hit Cloud in just the right way with a Duck Hunt Clay Pigeon, it's actually really bad for him because you can kind of combo that into itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Just saw there, Zane with the up air. Duck Hunt up air is actually one of the craziest moves ever because it gets a combo finisher, especially right after neutral B using a can into up air. It's a great kill move. And as you can see here, more can coming out, trying to find very tight at 100%.
Oh, look at that. Almost gets the little like rebound combo where we hit him into the can
yeah,
and hit him back. Those are so cool. Duck Hunt has so much potential to be so creative, right?
So many setups, but unfortunately, not enough setups to stop cross slash from Mojo. Mojo takes game one.
It's kind of the story of Ultimate sometimes, where you can have all the craziest setups in the whole world, but at the end of the day, there is a massive multi-hit invincible kill move that is safe on block coming for you. And let me tell you, Mr. Mojo Risin knows how to use it. This is a very, very strong Cloud. So Zane gonna have to be looking how to make some adjustments this game. But honestly, everything said, that was a very, very close game. Duck Hunt, not the best at actually closing out stocks, but we did see a pretty sizable comeback. Not just the SD, but also getting Mr. Mojo Risin to pretty much 120% just with zoning, which was pretty impressive. I mean, don't underestimate how hard it is to hit Cloud when he has a lead, right?
Yes, absolutely. Mojo did a great job maintaining his composure and bringing that game all the way back and taking the first game.
Look, Mr. Mojo Risin, he is fighting this can, right? It's like no cans. Literally back airing it, but we saw Cloud just run up and dash attack that can. Like, you really killed that can right there. Yeah, look at that. Pressuring the shield with the back air, spot dodge the shield grab attempt, punish with forward tilt. That is textbook Cloud play. And it seems like textbook Cloud play is a really good counter to Duck Hunt right now, because it's hard for Duck Hunt to get these things started against these huge hitboxes.
Yeah, especially Cloud with that forward air. You see him forward air the can a bunch of times. If he's got that range to make Duck Hunt's projectile out of the way and get it out of there, he should be using it.
Oh, there it is again. The forward air, spot dodge, forward tilt. But this time, Zane adapting, saying, you might have got me with that last time, but you can't get it with me with it again.
He's got limit now. I wouldn't be surprised if...
It's interesting. The limit usage is interesting to me because I feel like Duck Hunt is actually one of the best characters at avoiding limit. Not just because of your great dodges, but because if you shoot limit blade beam at the can or the gunman, it's going to explode. And that kind of means that Cloud goes for a lot of limit cross slashes, but Mr. Mojo Risin opting to limit cross slash the gunman a lot of the time, which is interesting. I wonder if it destyles your moves too, now that I think about it.
Yeah, definitely. We saw in last game when Mojo had limit charge, he would try to go for those cross slash off stage because Duck Hunt's recovery is quite exploitable, although pretty slow and pretty exploitable.
Although we have seen Zane go for a lot of recovery mix-ups too, right?
Absolutely.
With the can. Like, look at that. Throwing out the can to cover their recovery to the ledge, that is something that Duck Hunts really optimize, and they make it extremely difficult to punish what, on paper, is a very bad recovery.
Stock's pretty even, pretty slow set.
What's happening? What's going on? It's like there's attacks happening. There are projectiles flying. This is an absolute roller coaster.
A lot of cross slashes.
Yeah, a lot of cross slashes, of course. No,
the double parry.
You can parry it all you want, buddy, but that move is so good when you're landing with it. Typically, you want to use a long-lasting attack that has a lot of range on it, like maybe a pyro up smash. But that said, I don't know what Duck Hunt has to punish that up B coming down from ledge. Maybe a can, but Duck Hunt is not known for their amazing hitboxes.
Mojo, unfortunately, trying to save that limit as much as he can.
Yeah, for sure. Look how bad this is right now. Wow! That was so good! So you see, Mr. Mojo Risin tried to up B above ledge, which is a standard Cloud recovery mix-up, but Zane actually put the gunman there to extend the hit lag of Cloud hitting it, and then punish Cloud on reaction because Cloud hit the gunman. That is so funny.
That was great edge guarding by Zane, basically covering every option, and of course Cloud with not the greatest recovery. He's just in a hurt of failure.
Yeah. In this matchup, though, he better be, right? I mean, Cloud better have a bad recovery because I gotta say, when it comes to neutral, Duck Hunt can't quite show off all their amazing strengths right now. Because, again, that is a massive sword. So Cloud's got to be weak at something, and it is that recovery. That Blade Beam, actually, over the ledge.
Oh, that F tilt could have been scary. Definitely would have pushed Cloud off.
Yeah.
Off.
And look at this. Zane using the can to actually cover a lot of these double jump mix-ups Cloud is doing. They're so scary because you can come from so many timings. But if your reaction time is good, and with Duck Hunt, if you're ready to catch, preemptively with a can, you really can just kind of hit Cloud out of the air, right? That's his weakness, is that his moves take a while to come out, even though they are really safe.
Shield getting very low.
Oh, just hit. That's so unfortunate. Just
Zane is living to ungodly percents this set.
I feel like that's a skill you have to have as a Duck Hunt player, right? And Zane might have died there, but Zane lived to 170%. If you're playing Duck Hunt, you know you can't kill them for a long, long time. A good Duck Hunt player will be able to live for some. The DI mix-up! You got mixed by down throw into up air. Zane pulling out all the tricky gimmicks, saying, listen, I might have the projectile setups, I might have all that, but do not underestimate the power of a simple DI mix.
Yeah, great choice to go for that that down throw into up air, reading the DI. And we're going to go right back to PS2. Let's see the music selection.
Oh, all right.
I approve.
Yeah, I mean, the PS2 music, infamously pretty good, so I feel like there's not really any songs put on that stage that I wouldn't like.
I like going Spear Pillar, or if they have it, the X and Y champion theme. That's also good.
Got you.
Sometimes Cynthia.
Good picks. I mean, personally, I am a PS2 hater, so
I love this Duck Hunt skin, by the way.
Yeah,
it looks like my dog. That's why I love it. And I also like blue. I like blue's my favorite color, so I get my dog skin with the blue duck.
That truly is the optimal skin meta, right? I mean, playing a character because their gameplay, their whatever, like, nah. But saying playing a character because it looks like your dog, that is the absolute. Oh no! But as we're talking, some crazy stuff is happening on screen. Mr. Mojo Risin going for a deep edge guard, and Zane just barely surviving with a nice tech. And look at that. Wow, Mr. Mojo Risin going under the can. The can goes over him.
Where did that come from?
Zane is the trickiest Duck Hunt player I've seen in a long time.
Was that on the right side of the blast zone?
Yeah, that was literally in the blast zone, outside of the camera.
You see those fans like sitting in the back of PS2, like in the back, like one of them snuck a gun in.
One of them snuck a gun in the stadium. Oh my God, that's it seems to be what happened. It's funny because I feel like Duck Hunt is almost like a camera bender sometimes, right? With the can, the camera follows the can. You can put the gunman outside of the blast zone. What is going on with this character?
I have not seen Zane at Aeon for a little bit. I haven't seen his name come up in a while. When was the last time?
Oh, I've seen them around basically like a couple weeks ago. I don't think they were playing Duck Hunt though. I think they were playing like Roy or something. I think they have a lot of characters.
I think they have a Sora too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but.
But Zane, really showing off some, honestly, really amazing setups right now. Like, it's just hilarious to watch Zane play. Like, so much is happening. Really is like a cartoon or something.
How did that can miss? How did that can miss Mojo? It floated right over his head.
Where is the can going? What are these angles?
I remember seeing something on Panda about like can or whatever. Like it was like it was like figure out the riddle or whatever. It's like, oh my, I take my stocks with not the opponent killing me, but like something else killing me. it was Duck Hunt. Like the can kills him most of like more than half the time.
Yeah, you have an assist. You literally have an assist from like an actual like tag game or something.
Oh. Extra dead.
You know, that was so common in Smash 4, but I feel like Clouds never go for that before. There's no time limit, right?
Honestly, no.
So it's honestly, like, to me, that's how you can really tell someone has mastery over their character is, you know, not just when they do the stuff that everybody knows that the character has, but when they go for, like, ledge trapping setups and these setups that you really, like, haven't considered in a while, right? But that's the uncommon setup, but it was the perfect answer in that situation. Gets the limit, time has to kill. And now Cloud's setting up a very strong lead right now. It is so hard for Duck Hunt to come back from this.
The way Zane's playing right now, he's doing everything he can from not to get in. He knows he's down a whole stock, so.
Well, they are doing that. But yeah, Zane is really going crazy. The Duck Hunt, not gonna lie. Look at the setup. But again, when you're a stock behind, how many setups can you pull out? You know, is there any setup that can? Yeah.
And that's it.
Honestly,
continue.
Yeah, that was some amazing play. I mean, Zane really. I mean, we saw a DI mix-up. How often do you see Duck Hunt mix up DI with down throw up air, right?
I think I see less Duck Hunts than DI mix-ups.
And that's also incredible because as Cloud, right, you have a bad recovery. So you're so afraid of DIing out, right? Who wants to DI out at ledge as like Cloud or Pyramithra? So Zane said, all right, I know you're going to do that. I'm just going to down throw and then catch your DI in with the up air. On paper, it's reactable, but, you know, the game isn't always on paper. You know, sometimes there are very real situations where people are scared, and if you recognize that and capitalize on it, you can win. That said, Mr. Mojo Rising kind of put on a clinic when it came to the Duck Hunt matchup that game. Did not fall for any of the crazy setups, and was able to kind of get a commanding lead and hold